Nick Estrada. Nick Estrada.
Just moments away from puck drop, both teams seem ready to go. Well, the hype for this one has been off the hook. Puck is dropped. Let's see if this one actually lives up to it. Carries it in. They'll be forced to tag up after that missed pass. Play whistle dead because of an offside. The Golden Knights win the faceoff. Moves it quickly over to Carlson. They've got numbers. Carlson's got it in the offensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender. Goalie plays it up. Straight up the middle. Here they come. Here they are on the attack. Pokes it away in his own end. Slides it over with pace to Marchessault. And it's a quick pass to Stone. Unloads it. Stops the rocket of a shot. Behind the net, looking for the transition game.
Man, he got rid of that puck in a hurry, but the goaltender was even better. The glove makes the nice stop.
Stasty's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Sends a pass over. Takes the pass. Quick feed to Martinez. Stasty's got it along the boards. Rips it on net. Denies him. He got all of it. Carries it across the line. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. And now he angles it across to Martinez. Rips it from the blue line. Stops it with a glove.
Marc-Andre Fleury became the initial backbone to the Vegas Golden Knights. 3 Stanley Cups in Pittsburgh. He's got to be headed to the Hall of Fame.
Moves it to Smith. Here's a blast. Turns it away on the slap shot. Takes it up. Here we go. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Vegas looks to attack. Here's a short pass to McNabb. From the blue line. What a stop as he puts up the fire.
This is the most popular stop for a goalie to make. The glove stop on a quick shot.
Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Kennens has it in the defensive end. Vegas gains a hold of possession. Sends the pass over. And look at this, a 3-on-1. Latvia's got a hold of it against the wall. Here's the pass. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. Quick pass to Cousins. Slides, they score.
The defenseman's lucky they don't have freeze frame here. He'd take a look at himself and say, what am I doing here? He's so far from the slot. And then the puck gets shot in the net.
Vegas has won the draw and they take possession in the neutral zone. Sends it over to Holden. Slides it across. Comes up with the stop. The Lions get a hold of the puck along the boards. Vegas gains a hold of it. Carlson's got it across the line. Latvia's gained possession along the boards. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Gets a hold of the puck behind the net. Moves the puck to Gergensen. Here's a chance. And loses possession after a solid hit. Into the offensive end now. On the one-timer, the Golden Knights look to start the transition game. Moves it quickly over to Marchessault. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Lays the body.
Part of the package here is this is a power forward. He's got to get through the body. He did a really good job there closing the light.
Picks off the pass.
The Golden Knights have done a good job with their stick, intercepting passes, yet they haven't been able to stretch this game out.
Puts it up front. Snaps one from the slot with the stop. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. I thought he had it, but they're saying it's a goal now. That's in the net.
I always thought playing goal was tough. Now you got to stop your own guys too?
Vegas gets even more breathing room. They now lead 2-0 here. Ice level, Ray Ferraro, what are you seeing?
A team that's very comfortable, a team that is in control. They just want to work their way to the intermission with this same lead. Oh, you know, as a rookie, you're dreaming about your first goal. He doesn't have one yet, but he's got the puck in the offensive zone.
Vegas will likely take this lead into the first intermission unless things completely bottom out here. Offense is on face-off, and he wins the draw. Here's a howitzer at the net. Denies him with a save. Reeves takes the Theodore. And now he tries to get it across to Cousins. A little banging and crashing now. The Lions gain control of the puck against the wall. That's a solid hit. Latvia's got the puck now. From the point, denies him with a save. Well, that'll do it for an entertaining opening 20 minutes of hockey as the horn sounds. 2-0 after 20 minutes of play as both teams make their way to the room. And as both teams head to their respective rooms, 2 more periods still to come. We're looking forward to it here on EA Sports. Both teams are back at center ice, and we are ready to get period number 2 underway. Well, after an intriguing opening period, here we go. It's period number 2. Puck is dropped, and we are underway. Ray, what's your assessment of the game to this point?
Latvia's got to find another gear or 2 or 3.
Scores! What a shot!
You'd expect that. The team's leading goal scorer finishes another one.
The Lions are back to center ice, and they have narrowed that gap.
Cut the lead in half. The comeback's on. Now they must push forward, see if they can get the equalizer.
Here's a shot with the stop. Still early on in this frame, James and Ray with you. So glad you could join us. Latvia still down a goal here, but they have really picked up the tempo these last few minutes.
He got hammered. Yeah, did he ever. Now he's got to go pick up the stick. Pretty tough to play the rest of the game without one of those.
Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Right out in front, and that's picked off in front. Nice pass. Quick feed to Marchessault. Wrist one, big save.
And he came out and challenged him. Good save.
Long lead pass into the open ice. Slides the puck over. Here's an odd man rush. Makes a save. Cool and calm under pressure. Here's an opportunity. Makes the save. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Into the corner of the attacking area. Puck sent across the blue line. Oh, absolutely owns the crease tonight. Smith's got it into offensive territory. A chance on goal, and makes the save. The Lions will play from the defensive zone. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Knocked away. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision. Caught him just as he was picking up speed, and he's going to pay for it with the trip.
Oh, you're spinning with him. You're trying to get your stick into the puck lane, and you end up tripping him up.
Both teams lining up for the face-off, and it's a chance to see if there's actually some power in this power play.
Well, here's your first power play of the game. You'd love to score in your first one if you get the chance, because that helps the power play become more confident. More confident always means more successful.
Takes the feed. Here they come on the attack. Sends it across. Turns it aside with the glove. Moves the puck. Hammers it on net. Big time stop with the glove. Vegas continues to lead here in the second period, doing a nice job of getting pucks on net, and as a result, they built up this lead. Stastny's won the faceoff. Pass across to Cousins. Gets it back. All alone. Scores!
He had to be ready for this puck to end up on his stick. He doesn't take any time at all. The goalie's not set. It's in the net.
Vegas has added one more. They have a 2-goal lead here in the second without being Captain Obvious here. How have they gotten to this point?
By being the better team, by skating more, by shooting the puck more. Their coaches are really pleased with the way they played this first half of the game.
Thanks for not saying stupid question, by the way.
I'll save it.
Sends it ahead to Smith. Smith's carrying it ahead. Lets it fly. Stopped by the goaltender.
Good technique as the puck is over to the corner out of the way.
With possession along the wall. Here he is in front. Big chest save as he gobbled that one up with the trapper. And that one's picked off.
Vegas has done an amazing job intercepting passes, breaking up plays most of the night.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Latvia's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Golden Knights gain possession along the wall. Vegas takes possession of the neutral zone. On the attack along the boards. And the puck leaves the offensive zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Savage is taking it from his own end. Receives the pass. There's the whistle off. Wow, completely ignored the whistle there.
McNabb's turning this challenge down.
Tension's rising.
Didn't take much to get this heated up. Just as one guy wants to fight, you don't have to. He says no way. While he's got 2, do you think he can get 3? He's never had that in the game before.
Vegas was preaching pucks on net at the morning skate earlier today, and they've executed that game plan, which is why they lead here in the second. Carlson's won the draw here in the neutral zone. They've got the defense outnumbered. Keeps hold of the puck. Moves behind the net. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender.
High quality chance, high quality save.
There's the whistle, icing the call. Vegas putting in a pretty complete effort to this point as they lead it here late in the second. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Takes it across the blue line. Here's a shot. Makes the save as that goes off the glove. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. That one sails to the bench, sending the coaching staff square.
That's not a very clean stop, but it turns out to be a good one. He got a lot on the puck, just enough to keep it out.
And they're going to mix it up between the pipes here.
Well, this is interesting. Trailing in the game, they make a goalie swap. I think this is more about buying another timeout so the coach can talk to the players.
Vegas has turned good defense into offense, plenty of scoring opportunities, and they lead here late in the second. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Quick shot, he scores! A where were you moment? His first to the National Hockey League.
play your first game, when you score your first goal, you will never forget either of them. Oh, you know, he's been dreaming about this. Everybody thinks they're going to score their first goal, and it's going to be a beauty. The fact is, it doesn't matter how it goes in, but it has. He's got his first.
Right before puck drop, another thought on what we just saw from the rookie.
He'll never forget it. You dream about this goal so many times, and now you've got it.
Cousins wins the draw. Theodore's gaining momentum. With some momentum driving towards the net. And he comes up with it.
Oh, you're not going to get a better chance than that, but the goalkeeper does a great job.
And he slides it quickly to Theodore. And now he moves it to Reeves. To his teammate. Cousins has the puck against the half wall. Latvia's got a hold of it along the wall. Gergensen brings it in. And that's all she wrote on period number 2 in this one. 3-2 is where things stand. Still a wide open contest as we'll head into the third period. Third period is just around the corner, so don't even think about putting that controller down. And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. Moment of truth for one team. Here we go. Third period is underway. Ray Ferraro is between the benches at ice level. Ray, we've got 40 minutes played so far. How have you viewed things?
Latvia's players have been a turnover machine tonight. Every time they...
He scores!
Now you got to keep clawing back. Trailing in the game, they get the equalizer. That's a scorer's goal right there. That puck is on and off his stick in a hurry. He's so tight to the net, he has to get rid of it before the goalie can readjust.
Lots of time left in this period. It's all tied up. This neutral zone face-off set to go, and we are back underway. Over the line they come. Sends it out right in front. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. The Golden Knights have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Point-to-point pass. Moves the puck along the half wall. Here he is in close. Scores! And he puts his team in front.
James, this game looked really comfortable as a tie game. Now they're ahead. They've got to continue to push. I think the goaltender in front of him, he's got to look around and find where the puck is. He never picks it up until it's past him.
Vegas is breathing a little easier with the go-ahead goal here in the third.
Now you stare at the clock. You hope it melts away pretty quickly because it can't seem like it doesn't go anywhere.
Tosses it to Smith. And we've got a 2-on-1. Gets in front of it. Play kept alive into another pressure cooker situation. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Shot deflected in front. Pacioretty's the victim of a slash, and the official caught that. We got a penalty coming out, and he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. Wrists one, and that banks off a stick. Comes up with the stop.
Sometimes you're in close, there's no room to put it anywhere. The goalie smothered it all.
Officials making the call. You know, you had, what, over 400 goals. Different kind of stick work here.
Little different. I would say this is probably the penalty I took as much as any.
Really?
Yeah, you get a little bit behind or you get a little bit frustrated and the slash is the one.
Or is that the Ferraro temper?
No, it's, yes.
shuts him down.
Oh, well done by the goaltender here, James. He makes the save, but he deflects it away at the same time.
Along the half wall with the puck. Denied by the goaltender. There's another stop. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Moves it to Stastny. Shot. He scores. Putting the special in special teams tonight.
The extra work they've done, the way that they've moved some people around, has helped them cash in more than once on the power play. What patience. He holds the puck, moves it to his forehand, and fires it past the goaltender.
Vegas, players were saying earlier this morning that they wanted to create more offense. They have done just that, and they lead here in the third. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. There's the whistle stopping play. Penalty coming up here. And it's going to be 2 minutes for hooking on the call. A lot of people debate, is this a lazy penalty to hook?
I don't know if it's lazy all the time, but it's a penalty of being out of position. Your stick's parallel to the ice, you get called all the time.
A chance to capitalize here on the power play.
Here's their first power play of the night, James, and they can be patient on it. They want to get the good shot, not just start firing puck after puck at the net.
The Lions have it behind the net. Great pressure forcing the turnover.
Toughest part now is you still have to play. He scored his first NHL goal a little bit earlier, but you're so excited. Your head's going in 100 different directions, but the game's still there to play.
Puck is dropped, and we are back up. Moves it around along the half wall. And now it's grabbed by Gergensen. With possession along the wall. Hammers a shot. Great save by the goaltender to get a pad on that one. Keeping the puck out of the net. Latvia's got the puck. Carries it in. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Looks to make a play over to Gergensen. And he slides it quickly to Gergensen. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Can't get it to go. Great hands to handle the saucer feed. Takes the feed at the back end. Hammers it on net. Big save by the goaltender. Vegas holds a noticeable edge in the shot department, a big reason why they lead here in this third period. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Centered out in front, can't connect. Vegas gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Gets it out of his own end. Latvia's looking to break out of their own end. Carries it across the line. Here's a chance. He scores!
Well, they've been hoping that the extra work they've done on the power play would help them capitalize. They do a nice job there. This is actually a pretty difficult feat. Going to the forehand every time is hard. He goes over to his forehand side, and he has to get it past the goaltender. It's a good move.
The Lions are back at center ice, probably breathing a little easier now, Ray.
They needed to get one, James. If you trail by 2 for too long, the clock just runs out on you. You run out of time.
Slides the puck to Stone. And tries to make a diagonal pass to McNabb. Sends it over. And that's a paddling from the goaltender.
Certain saves are more difficult than others. This one right from the slot is turned aside.
On the attack along the boards. Chance in front. And there it is. But wait a second. They're waving this one off.
I don't think this should count either, James. The play is waved off immediately. Sometimes it just looks wrong. That puck's in the net, but this doesn't look right. They waved that off right away.
I think they've made the right call on this one here as we get a second perspective with the replay. Play set to resume, and you can see they're still frustrated by that non-goal call. Stastny's won possession. Latvia's got the puck along the boards. Great save by the goaltender. Just real smart positioning on that one.
Yeah, it's a sharp save, James. Right in the middle of the ice, he makes the stop and pushes it away.
Here's the pass. Denies him in front. Past the midway mark in this period. Latvia's shown a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. Puck scooped up by Schmidt. Blocked in traffic. Scooped up along the wall by Theodore. Risky play with the paddle, but it works. Takes the feed. That's sent in deep. Grabbed along the board by Smith. Takes the pass from the boards. Here's a short pass to Schmidt. Here's a shot. Makes the save on the slapper. Grabs the puck behind the net. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Wrister. Oh, what a beautiful glove save.
Quick glove hand here. He gets the glove out to make the stop.
Big play inside the defensive zone. Pass back to the point. Shot from the point. Comes up with the stop. Slides the puck across to Tuck. And now he moves it quickly to Tuck. Tuck's got the puck. And now it's over to Martinez. What a stop! Latvia's got the puck along the wall. Oh, and another big stop. Tries to get it to Gergensen. Here they come on the attack. Nearing the final minute of regulation. There it is, it's in!
I don't think it's going to matter, James. I get a look at this immediately, I think no goal. This was waved off hard immediately.
Well, they obviously didn't like the call, but not a lot of time to dwell on it as we are ready to get play back underway. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Quick pass to Reeves. And now he angles it across to Tuck. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Through center along the wing. Handles the puck. And it doesn't get better than that. Oh, he's going to be shaking his head.
Yeah, except all we would say on the bench is it sounded hard when it hit the end board.
Great chance in front, and that's broken up. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Grabs the puck and looks to make something happen. Looks to set up at the point now. Move to the middle, and a stick in the lane ends that threat. Stones, look out, here's a 2-on-0. Scores! Wow, what a goal!
Nice hands, great finish, little short break in the net. Once he gets into the clear, this is about two things. His speed to pull away and his calmness to make this beautiful deep to finish this off.
The Golden Knights have been the busier team in the shot department, and they lead it late in this third period. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. And that brings an end to this one here this evening. Ray, another loss, and the bleeding continues.
They'll tell themselves they were close, and that's a good thing. But man, this gets heavy after a while, and you have to really work hard to pick up yourself to get ready for the next game.
And that'll do it for Ray Burrow. I'm James Cebulski. Thank you. everybody. Welcome to Denver, Colorado, the mile-high city. Along with Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cebulski. The Avs closing out a homestand that hasn't been very friendly to them to this point.
This is always the problem when you schedule multiple games at home in a row. If you start poorly or start playing poorly in the homestand, it's tough to turn it around. They'd like to finish off nicely here and then get on the road.
Both teams lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. Puck is dropped, and we are underway. This has been one we've been waiting for a while, and it's time to finally see what the payoff is all about. Hammers it on net. That's blocked. Moves it quickly over to McKinnon. Takes it from the right side. Good defensive effort to poke it away. And now he tries to get it across to Girgensons. Oh, he'll want to have that one back.
Wayne Gretzky says 100% of the shots you don't take don't go in. Same for the ones that miss the net.
With the blast. Makes the save. Colorado's got it in the defensive zone. And now he moves to Rantanen. Colorado's got it in the offensive zone. Puts it on net, and he makes the save. Scoops up the puck now. Moves the puck along the half wall. Here's an offensive chance. Colorado's moving it into the offensive end. Burakovsky's got it against the boards. Too much traffic in the lane. Colorado's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. And there's the save. Right up the gut, here they go. Sends a pass over. Here's a shot. Turns him away. The frozen biscuits try the offensive end. Hammers them into the boards. The Lions have it against the wall. Bukarts plays it now. Takes a nice feed into the corner. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Latvia's gained possession along the boards. They've got numbers. Shot, and that that one's stopped. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. And that slides right out to center ice and leaves the comfort of his crease to play the puck. Great read, comes up with it. Too many bodies in the way. Donskoy is exploring options with the puck. Manages to hang on. And that pass is intercepted. Takes a shot, denied by the goaltender. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Great timing to come up with the interception. Stopped by the goaltender.
Dead center, excellent save.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Latvia's got the puck in their own end. Takes it across the blue line. Here's a chance right in the slot. Puts it off the post. Picked up along the boards by Gergensons. Comes up with a blocker save. Takes the pass. Shot in front. Nothing.
No, he's got to get that on target. That's a scoring chance, and he doesn't even make the goaltender make a save.
Quick feed to Gergensons. Here they are on the attack. The Lions scoop it up along the boards. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Right in front. He scores! The captain leading by example.
Bang, bang play. The goalie's not going to catch up to this one, James. He's looking behind the net where the puck is. Everybody else forgets about what's in front of the net. That's the dangerous player.
This neutral zone face-off set to go, and we are back underway. Latvia's got it in their own zone. Oh, that's a good hit. The Avalanche have taken possession along the wall. Johnson's got it across the line. Shoots it, and that one's turned away. Takes the feed from his netminder. Intercepts the pass. This could be something. And makes the save.
That's in a dangerous spot. He makes a good save here.
Along the half wall with the puck. And a bad pass, and they'll be forced to start all over again outside the offensive end. Picks it up in the offensive end.
The Avs have been in such good position all night long. Stick position is critical as they continue to intercept a lot of passes.
Wrestling in close. The Lions get a hold of the puck along the boards. Puts the puck on net. Glove save. And an easy one at that.
Oh, sometimes you think you got lots of room to make a move. Not there. He got closed down and hammered. What a hit.
Are you ready for your walk down memory lane?
And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Ray, we've already got 20 minutes under our belt here. What are your thoughts of this one so far?
Merzlikins is going to go through about 10 bottles of water tonight. If they don't get the puck out of his end like they did in the first period, he's going to be exhausted.
Grips it, rips it. That goes off a twig. Hard blast off a stick. Over the line they come. And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. Stopped by the goaltender. Slides it quickly to Rantanen. Moves it on over to Landeskog. Here's a shot. Makes the save. What a reaction with the blocker. Picking up some steam at center ice. Takes it from the other side of the blue line. And that goes off a player. Great positioning in the defensive end. In all alone on the breakaway. Big stop.
Oh, outstanding stop. He reads in nicely on the shooter who tried to fake him out of position. No dice. I need to take another look at that. I thought there was room to get by. Clearly, I was wrong. I'm glad I don't have to take the hit he just took.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Grabs it in his own end. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. And he elects to play the puck. Moved up ahead after a nice pass from the right wing. Booming shot, and he stands tall in goal. Great reflexes, another save. Kadri's won it in their own end. Nemestikov's got it into offensive territory. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Stopped by the blocker. Can't hang on after that hit. Taken along the wall by Kadri. He gets a piece of it with a stick. Icing is called, stopping the play dead. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Sends the pass over. Can't connect. From the opposite point. Good hit. Here's a chance to set up now. Puts it on net from the point, and then carries off a stick. Jost's carrying it ahead. A chance in front. Turns it away. Again, the denial by the goaltender.
Really sharp. Never loses sight of the puck to make the second save.
A little too much height on that.
Yeah, maybe take a little bit off and get it on the net. The goalie had to duck.
Latvia's got a hold of it along the wall. And that's taken by the defense. Lets it go. Big time save with the blocker. And the officials blow the whistle here as the net is knocked off its mooring. The Avs have had a lot of scoring opportunities, but they continue to trail here in the second. Comfers won the draw here in the open ice. Dishes it to Wilson. Strong use of the body. Lets the wrister fly. And the stick gets a piece of it. And the puck's kicked free. Colorado's got a hold of it against the wall. Shot from the wall. And that shot dies in traffic. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Takes it and looks ahead. Colorado's got the puck. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Taken by Nichushkin. Nichushkin's got it through the neutral zone. Nichushkin's going to play it against the half wall. Colorado's got the puck along the boards. Puck picked up by Zadorov. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Moves it to Girgensons. Icing is the call here, and those winded bodies are going to be out there for an expended period here now.
Yeah, they can't get a change in, and so you go back, you kind of meander your way back as long as you can to kill time and get a little breath.
Here's a short pass to Rantanen. Nice save by the keeper to trap that puck in his chest. Picked up along the wall by Girgensons and manages to clear the zone. Here's a chance behind the net. Quick snap.
1 minute left.
Second period nearly in the books here. Colorado's had a lot of good looks offensively, but they have run into one hot goaltender, which is why they trail late in this second. Takes control of the puck. The Avalanche have control of the puck. And they'll dump it in. Latvia's got the puck along the wall. Nice pass. Blast from the point! And that'll do it for period number 2. 40 minutes in the books, and it's still a 1-0 game. And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. Barring extra time, the final frame of this one. Here we go. Third period is underway. Ray, with 2 periods in the books, what are your thoughts on the game to this point?
Colorado's frustration's pretty evident. They've had all kinds of chances, but that goalie down there has been amazing.
Lots of time left in this period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Puck grab by Johnson. Carries it in. Here's a chance. What a steal in his own end. Slides the puck over. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. to feed under pressure. Landeskog's got the puck along the wing. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Comes up with the stop. And now it's grabbed by McKinnon. Save made by the goalie.
Really good stop. After he made the first one, he's got to find the puck, and he's in position again.
The Avs gain possession along the wall. Backhander in front. Scores!
They score back-to-back goals. They stay aggressive after getting the first one. They tack another one on here. He didn't waste any time. If he would have stopped that puck, the goalie would have had time to readjust. As it is, it's in the net.
The Lions get themselves a big goal here to start this third.
Really nice to get yourself a little bit more cushion, to stretch it out a little bit. You can see the finish line.
Quick pass to Cole. Good defensive stop with the poke check. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. More than half the period left to play. Latvia's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Offside is the call, and we'll have a face-off just outside the offensive zone. Colorado's Achilles heel tonight has been finding offense as they trail here in the third. And play resumes as the puck is dropped.
The rookie still look.
He scores! There it is, the freshman with his first.
Attaboy, kid, your first NHL goal. You'll never forget it.
All right, the rookie's still excited about his first goal. What's the process with the puck?
Trainer throws some tape on it. They give it to the PR department. They put together a nice little memento, and it goes on your wall. When I played, it ended up in a puck bucket somewhere.
Times have changed. Here's an odd man rush. Stick save. Centering pass, and that's picked off in front. Feeds it on over to Nemestikov. Gets that puck back on a stick. Here's a chance right in front with the stop. He got all of that one.
Yeah, and it was that guy who's picking himself and his stick up off the ice.
And the always popular icing call made, and you know what that means, Ray?
Yeah, offensive zone faceoff, man. He missed the play going down the ice, and that's a gimme icing. Now they can't change. You've got tired guys on the ice.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. We got a delayed call coming up here as the referee raises his hand. And the officials stop the play. Let's see what the call is. Well, that escalated quickly. He's getting thrown from the game here. Game misconduct is the call.
Yeah, he's going to feel pretty embarrassed as he's got to walk by his teammates. He's done for tonight.
And their first chance to use the man advantage.
It'll be their initial power play of the evening, James. The best power plays, they move the puck and move their feet at the same time. You'll force the penalty killers back a little more defensively than they'd like to be.
Oh, what a stop on the breakaway.
Good speed speed to break ahead of the pack. He thinks he's got the goalie beat, but shut down. That's a great stop.
Stones him in front. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Now a quick pass to Girgensons. Steps into it, makes the save, and putting out the fire in front. Moves it quickly over to Landeskog. Gives them nothing in front. Colorado's got the puck now. Chance on the deflection, and another stop. And it's a quick pass to Girard. Oh, Ray, that opportunity right there.
He's got to get this on the net. When it's on the net, there's a chance for a rebound. There's a chance for traffic to converge. Over the net, plays over.
Colorado's gained possession along the boards. Quick feed to Landeskog. Stones him with the blocker. Scooped up along the wall by Landeskog. He scores!
The power play comes through. They move the puck nicely, and they're able to capitalize on the extra man. He makes a great play on the net. He's been doing it all season long. That's why he leads his team in goals.
Colorado's still got to find 2 more goals, but they at least have one back.
That gives them a little bit of hope, and the bench seems to have come alive a little bit.
Kennan's in the corner now. The Avalanche have gained control of the puck in their own zone. Here's a chance, a 2-on-0. Scores! It's in the back of the net.
Just 20 seconds apart. That's a...
We are not done yet here. Buckle up. Don't even think about leaving your seat.
Yeah, they got their track shoes on now. He doesn't need too many chances to score. That's one of the reasons he leads his team in goals. He's got a great finish when he gets the opportunity.
Timeout at ice level. What are you seeing here, Ray?
The penalty killers are gassed and they're unorganized, and they'll want to get them a little bit of rest and help them readjust.
The Avs have closed the gap here in the back half of the third.
Still time to go, but now they've given themselves a fighting chance.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway.
Scored on the power play by number 95.
Steps in front of the shot. The Lions will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
42 seconds.
Past the halfway mark of this period. Colorado's still down a goal here, but they have really picked up the tempo these last few minutes. That's a solid check on the play. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Colorado's got a hold of it along the wall. And he slides it quickly to Jost. Slides it across. And he comes up with a big-time save on that. Centering pass in front. Effective use of the paddle on that one. Centered out in front. Knocked away. Carries it across the line. Shot from the wall. What a save. He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. They've got numbers. It's a 2-on-1 with the stop. Up along the wing. Colorado's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Slides that one right across the blue line. Brilliant save, read it perfectly. Tries to get the puck to Girgensons. Colorado's got a hold of it against the wall. Grips it and rips it, and that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. The Avalanche have it on the attack. Stops them cold. Girgensons moves the puck. Here they come on the attack. He's got a step, and that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Rocked him in the open ice. Into the offensive zone. Sends it across, and he gets a paddle on that one.
Really good positioning as he makes the stop from in tight. It's been a great night for him. He's got 2 goals already, but you know... He'd love to pull a hat trick out, see if he can get a 3rd one.
Is the 3rd the easiest or the hardest?
Oh, it's the hardest for sure. Who knows if you're going to get another chance in a game.
Big time stop there. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Move to the middle. Oh, comes up with the stop. He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. Landeskog swooping in on the attack. Takes a shot, makes the save. James and Ray with you tonight. More than half the period has been played. It's a 1-goal hockey game. 3-2 is where we sit. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. With the blast, makes the save! The Avs have been the busier team in the offensive zone, but they still trail in the 3rd. McKinnon's won a big draw in their own end. Time winding down here. One last chance with this man advantage.
They've spent too much time going up and down the ice. They got to get it into the zone quickly.
Boy, something about a confidence. They deliver multiple times on that major penalty.
Hey, this is how you draw up a major penalty. You don't score once, you score multiple times. They've got to be really pleased with this.
Lays out to get that one blocked.
Yeah, it's a great play. That took a bite out of him, though. That's a hard shot, and he went out to block it with his team still in the lead.
Standing tall with the save.
The Avs are going to have to adjust here. They will not be getting that injured player back. He's done for the night.
Late goings of this period. Just 1 goal separating these two teams. He scores! Jumps on the rebound and makes it count.
The rebound snapped away. What a nice shot. But the goalie's got to do a better job cleaning up that rebound. You can't leave it right there.
Colorado's running out of time. They need to find a goal here quickly as they trail late in the 3rd. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Johnson's got it on the offensive end. Shot and rings the iron.
Colorado's only looking for something to go right. Get themselves back in this contest. But this hits the goalpost, and the score remains unchanged.
Here's a chance. Denies him on the play. Goaltender has made his way to the bench. The extra attacker's out. They need a goal here big time. He got all of that hit. 46 seconds left. And that goes off a player in front. Moves it to Gergensons. Jostles the puck loose. Kadri's walking the line. Big time business picking up here, Ray.
Yeah, the goalie's involved. There's a player involved. Who knows what's going on? I don't know how interested he is.
They're going to go here.
This isn't about winning the game anymore. This is about settling a score.
And a very humbling one-sided decision to the goalie.
That's the skate of shame right there to the penalty box. Wow, that was a pretty good tilt. I would say the energy in the building's going to sag a little bit here. Their guy didn't do so well.
Here in the late goings of the period, lots of offense here tonight. 4-2 is where we're sitting. Puck is dropped and we are back underway.
A 5-minute major for fighting.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Gergensen. Towards the gaping net. Oh, and the goalie catches a break there. A chance to end it. And there's the insurance marker, much needed for them on this night.
It's amazing how many times the guy misses an empty net, but this one he puts between the pipes. That should be enough to wrap this thing up. The empty net goal should seal it.
Colorado's had more shots on goal, but yet they've run into a hot goalie. They trail late in this third period. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Right up front, he scores! That's 3, Ray.
Yeah, just haven't taken their foot off the gas pedal at all here. Once they got that first one, they kept pushing away. Now they've got 3. If you're the goalie here, you just want to move as quick as you can. Maybe it'll hit you, but it's so close to the net that pass is on the tape and off the tape in a hurry.
Colorado's offensive struggles have been the story tonight. Lots of chances, just not a lot of results. This neutral zone face-off set to go, and we are back underway. Quick pass across to Landeskog. Here's a chance, fires the wrist shot. Blocker saved by the goalkeeper.
Oh, he reads the play really well to get out and aggressive to make that save.
Colorado's running out of time. They need to find a goal here quickly as they trail late in the third. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Nice feed from the goaltender. And that pass is stolen. And this one comes to an end. The freshman sensation scores. The team wins. You didn't get that W when you scored your first goal, did you?
No, I actually had 4 points. But I was on for 4 of their goals against, too. It's kind of a mixed bag that night.
But you still remembered it.
Oh, you bet.
Well, this one's in the books. A fun one tonight for Ray Ferraro. My name is James Cybulski. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Good night.